evening, Mr. Toastmaster, and good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and good evening, distinguished and welcome guests.
Good evening. Good evening.
This is an involvement speech. Even though the body speaks, there are going to be gestures that a lot of you will understand as the talk progresses. I have one or two questions for every one of you. How many of you have heard of wall clippers? Now let me ask it with another question that can enhance this speech. How many of you have wall clippers in your homes? I am not just talking about gentlemen. I am talking about the ladies also. How many of you have helped somebody along the line using this product? There is a reason for this question to be asked. This company in which I am starting to do research, I met them in some kind of a way using somebody else's clippers. That's how I had started to doing my own hair. Now, what I would like to mention is not in a very good way when I used the other person's clippers. He did not expect me to go deeper into the follicles of my hair shaft. I did that, and he did not like it at all. So he let me, so what I'm saying, everybody, is he let me know, almost with a scowl. But he asked me one question. He said to me, well, why in the heavens did you do this? And I told him, when it's your first time, you're trying to learn. So what I'm saying is, you don't fail when you learn to try. A lot of times you are going to fail if you try to learn. And the reason I'm bringing that statement up is there is a story leading to an incident I had recently with the first wall clipper that I had purchased for myself. It happened early this year. In rather unfortunate circumstances, folks. So everybody, I just hope and pray none of us that's watching the person speak ever have to go through what had just happened to me recently. As soon as I started to use the clipper, that later on I had to take back to the company through the post office here. What I did not realize was that I felt a very tingling effect, and I did not expect it to come from one of the wall clippers. I did not think that I had purchased a dot, and it was not a dot. The thing I did not realize was that it was a little more alive than I had expected. And believe me, folks, when that thing gave me that electric shock, unfortunately, I I could not do my own shape up. So, with that being said, I had to do the next thing. I could not continue. So I had to box it up and have it shipped to the post office here. And lo and behold, early this week, to my surprise, when I came home from work, I looked in this box and I really did not know what to expect until I started trying this, trying this appliance, the replacement one. And as soon as I tried it out, that is when my expression started to change. And folks, I'm telling you right now, you right now are talking to one of the most ecstatic gentlemen who is giving this topic. As soon as I had finished, not only my haircut, as soon as I started my shape up, when it was over, I got even more ecstatic. And I let everybody know in my family first, before I extended it out to my co-workers that first saw me wrap up the defective appliance. I told them about the new one that I had, and I said, folks, no shock. So I'm letting you all know, same thing, no shock. I would like for every one of you to be thankful not only listening to this topic, I'm just hoping that all of you, if you are younger, can purchase wall clippers. This is a good company from Sterling, Illinois. I hope you all get the experience and enjoy it.